The United Nations has embarked on a bold, ambitious, and time-bound development and peace agenda, Agenda 2030. To realize these goals before time runs out, the United Nations needs all hands on deck. Kenya hosts the headquarters of United Nations Environment, United Nations Habitat, and more than 60 regional and country offices of United Nations funds, programs, and agencies. Working around the country, they all contribute to the development and humanitarian needs. It is the hub for the United Nations work in Africa. There are close to 5,000 employees working to make it all happen, and women account for 44% across all agencies in Nairobi. The United Nations is committed to ensuring that all employees make substantive contribution to the attainment of the Agenda 2030. Join us this International Women's Day to celebrate and recognize the contributions that women in the United Nations have made and continue to make in development, peace, and humanitarian endeavors. The theme for this year's observance is Think Equal, Build Smart, and Innovate for Change.
I love the fact that there is diversity. Even amongst the Kenyans, there is diversity. And I love the fact that despite that we're working on complex issues of gender equality and women's empowerment, which we struggle with on a daily basis as women ourselves individually, that people are passionate, they are committed, they are solution seekers, results oriented, and that they never give up. And I think it's fantastic that we have a spirit whereby we want to change, transform each other's lives and help each other. And I think this is fantastic because you don't have that in many, many spaces where different groupings and types of people from different backgrounds come together and can gel and can agree to disagree and still forge on to transform the lives of various people within their communities, within themselves, within their families, and beyond.
What gives me satisfaction is working with the different stakeholders, which include the government, the civil society, local communities, even academic institutions like the universities. It's all rounded, We work with all the stakeholders at the same time so that then we contribute to the bigger picture of, like I said, leaving no one behind.
What I like best about my job is the very practical application of innovative ideas towards solving problems as well as improving the lives of the people that we serve.
When this person leaves your office with a smile on their face and a sense of hope that there can be somebody cares about them and they feel like that this person who cares about them is going to provide protection to them as we gear towards durable solutions for them. And they leave your office smiling. That is what gives me satisfaction in my area of work.
Well, overall, I really appreciate that I'm working for real values that are important for me. That's equality, especially gender equality. And I feel that's super motivating in my work. More specifically, in my daily work, I enjoy meeting inspiring people and learning from them.
We're trying to improve lives and by improving health service delivery. We're promoting the integration of HIV, SRH and GBV so that when patients come in, you look at them as a whole person, not looking at the condition. You're actually making a difference, especially in the lives of women, because that is our core mandate and the population that we target.
My current job gives me an opportunity to support our UNWomen mandate. At the back office is a finance person, of course putting the finances together, ensuring that the programs run well so that we can impact on that woman.
I really enjoy the challenge of delivering services to clients, and We've worked on many very big conferences, and it's a very fulfilling job because you see the beginning to the end of a process, and often when declarations and agreements are reached, we feel a sense of pride in having actively contributed to it.
I like it because it's not a competitor career. In among us, I'm the only girl who is there, as they treat people in the same level.
What I like best about my current role is that I get to support my team, and at the end of the day, when something goes well, we all succeed. And another thing I like is that we always celebrate each other when that happens.
What I do appreciate most about UN Women is the fact that there is a space for young women to learn and to grow within their careers, and to contribute towards the actualization of the organizational goals.
I think what I like most is working with men and women who are inspiring and committed to the cause of gender equality, and also working with external partners and the way UN Women leverages on their strengths. And that gives me a sense of satisfaction, especially when I look at my work where it focuses on reviewing budgets and work plans, and it's all numbers and figures, but that translates into actual people, women and girls out there.
But when I support in the manpower planning, when I conduct recruitments of highly technical people who, once you get the right people, will be able to do that good job down out there in the field, then you feel that you're also doing the work with the team out there in the field. And so you feel your contribution to society.
I'm from Zimbabwe, so what has given me the most kind of joy is to see that my passion for my country can be expanded further to the region and even furthermore to the continent.